Hello, welcome to the stream. How are we doing? Thank you for tuning in. Let me quickly put this on Discord so people know we're live over there. You can join Discord for free from the description. How are we feeling? What's going on? Let me know. Look to another day. McGee, thank you for kicking off the day with a gifted membership. Appreciate it. That's why we're on 2% start today. We're not on the 0 to start today, which is nice. Thank you, McGee. Give me a shout if you're here. It'd be lovely to hear from you. Happy Friday, everybody. Nearly the weekend. If you're going to have a fun weekend, cool. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for your likes and thank you for any fresh new subs as we head towards 82k. And if you get any challenges too from the description, we'll do them. We'll slam them out. Fantastic stuff. Oh, thank you, McGee. And the first donor of the day as well. You're a champ. That's awesome. You're current Chief Stream Pride of the Day and Chief Membership Gifter of the Day. I think similar to yesterday, right? Unless my memory fails me. Fantastic. Thank you. I will get that added on. What the hell? Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. What a way to start the day. This is the state of BF1 at this point, everybody. Fantastic stuff. What an encouraging start. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, McGee. I really appreciate it. I'll get that added on. Hey, Faded. No worries. Congrats on the membership. You got it from McGee, who's in the chat now. And also Luke. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? All right, guys. We're going to try and have a good day. If we get a goal, amazing. We've had one goal so far this week and a lot of very low days. So a goal today would be great. We'll see how we get on. And thanks for being here. Hi, Virgil. How you doing, mate? Welcome back to the stream. You having a good day, mate? How's things? McGee said stream time. It is indeed stream time. It is indeed another stream. Another day of stream. I have to be done today by 6 p.m. everybody, which is about 3 hours from now my time. And I will not be able to do a late stream if today does poorly or goes badly or whatever. So the pressure is on me to make this stream successful. So wish me luck. We'll see how we get on. And then tomorrow I'm off to see my dad, but I will probably stream when I get home because obviously this week not wonderful. So probably stream tomorrow and then a stream Sunday as well, I would imagine. Yanabi, what's up, man? How's your day going, dude? Thanks for tuning in. How's things? Thank you, McGee. Great stuff. Emojis for McGee for a membership and the first donor of the day, everybody. Yes and no. All right, well. Can you tell us why? Is it a stream appropriate thing? How is that not connected with you yet? Thank you. I wish that had gone a bit faster, then it would have taken less damage here, but at least the guy's dead. There's no way you ran up the rock with a bayonet charge. Thank you for that. Okay, awesome. Well, again, really encouraging start today with BF1. That is kind of wild. You ran up the rock in a bayonet charge to kill me there. That was fabulous stuff.
We have taken objective.
Happy Friday. Yeah, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Do you mainly use server browser when looking for a game on BF1? I always use server browser. Yeah, I don't use the quick search. The quick search is very unreliable. I see, Virgil. I see, mate. Well, welcome back to the stream, my dude. Excellent. Lovely stuff. BF1, everybody. BF1. If we get a challenge for the next round, we'll do it. There's no queue at the moment, everybody. Thank you for anything. We get 3. They're all in the description. They augment the gameplay.
We have taken objective Edward.
Aufpassen, Sturmsoldat!
I can't even pretend to know what that means, Virgil, but I hope you're having fun, dude. Hi, Jack. How you doing, dude? You having a good day, mate? Thanks for tuning in. How's things, man? I can't get on him for some reason. That's weird. It was like it was holding me off the guy. I'm assuming that is lag-based. Come on. Yeah, first bullet went through him, so almost certainly. Yay, I've died again to the Murmurs, guys. We have been live for 5 minutes, I would say, something like that. We died to a guy bayonet charging who managed to run up a rock that I had to mantle in order to kill me, and then we've died to planes twice in a row. That is our start to BF1 for the day, everybody. That is what we can expect from the game today. Everyone, round of applause, please, for the experience that is now BF1. Fabulous stuff. Brilliant work. Thank you. Everyone applaud in your homes. Lots of applause, please. The state of BF1. Thank you very much. It truly deserves it. Wholeheartedly deserved. Hi, Tom. How you doing, mate? You having a good day? Happy Friday, dude. Hope you got a cool weekend lined up. Ah, no way, Jack. Is it a known issue, the bug? BF1's full of tryhards. Yeah. At this point in the game, yeah, for sure. Falcon, welcome to the Vertical stream. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. All right, Tom, enjoy your boring weekend then, dude. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Thanks for the early likes, guys. Appreciate those. Help me feed my content back into the algorithm. Appreciate your likes. Thank you for any fresh new subscribers as we head towards 82k and we produce Battlefield content every day. There we go, took damage. And make a big deal out of any and all support and challenges we get, please, as we try to keep this sustainable at the moment, which is friggin' difficult. So lots of love in the chat for any support, please, guys. Lots of emojis if we get anything through. Yanda Alligator, welcome. Or Yan, sorry, Yanda Alligator, welcome. Come over here. Welcome to welcome to the Vertical stream. How you doing? How's things? Hi Joshua. I don't know what we're saying is not wrong, but welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing? Oh, how does it feel today, Tom? Okay, Jack. Well, I hope it gets fixed soon so you can play, my dude. That's rough. I'm glad you're feeling better. I like you playing. Thank you very much. I like that you're watching it. Did you see the leaks of BF6? I don't engage with leaks, but I am cautiously optimistic for the next game. Yay, I actually died to a gun. Let's go. I was not looking at the screen, but still, it's a legitimate death. We'll take it.
All objectives.
Right, round nearly over. On the lookout for a first challenge of the day. If we get one from the description, we'll do it. It gets off to a hot start. I appreciate it. Oh, having a boring weekend. Oh, yeah, man. Of course, if you're into just chilling. Of course, mate. Of course. As Tom is. Tom is very much a fan of, so good for Tom getting what he wants. How you doing, Joshua? You having a good one, mate? Did I play the music? Nope. Good job, I remembered. So yes, if you do subscribe today, make sure you give me a hey, I just subscribed in the chat so I can welcome you to the community properly. Pleasure to have you here with us. We stream almost every day, yawn. I mean, yay. Right, and we've hit an early... Bear with me. An early 7% of goal done and dusted. 7 going on the board on the main stream. If you're not on the main stream, it means you're on the Vertical stream. And if you want to get to the main stream, the link to it is in the pinned chat message. If you're in the main stream and you want to see the second channel where there'll be a fresh video going up today, the link to that is in your pinned chat message. See, it's all very easy. Been playing Lords of the Fallen again, probably finish it this weekend. Ah, so I remember you you just said it was kind of meh, right? Kind of average. Are you sort of into it a bit more this time, or just playing it to get it done? Because obviously you, like I, enjoy the combat of that kind of thing, but you said the game itself was a bit like, eh. How are you feeling about it this time? Oh, and McGee with another membership. Thank you so much. Congrats, Scott Bradley. Congrats to Scott Bradley for getting a membership from McGee. Guys, if you want to be in with a chance of getting a membership, especially as McGee keeps spamming them out, although no pressure to keep doing so, now I've said that, he instantly thought about what I was saying. But if you would like to, if you would like to be with a chance of getting a membership from anybody, make sure you type in !gift in the chat, click the link that pops up, and then select enable gifting on the channel. Good job, I moved. Thank you, McGee. Lots of emojis for McGee, everybody. I'll update the percentage after the round. All good, Jack. You lurk away, my dude. Unless you get frustrated, and then we'll see you back. You enjoying the RSC Optical, are you, Joshua? Yeah, it's really good. I've been on an RSC Optical hype recently. I see. Jack and Tom both telling me the same thing. So it got an update that makes it better. You still think it's kind of average, Tom, but good enough then. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you're enjoying, my dude. So, Tom, put it this way. If Elden Ring is a 10 out of 10, let's say, because it's within the same sort of sphere, right, in terms of the gameplay. If Elden Ring is a 10 out of 10, what would Lords of the Fallen be? Other than that, you've been okay. Good. Pleased to hear it, Virgil. That's what we like to hear.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Oh, this is your reminder to stay hydrated, everybody. A 6 out of 10, Tom. All right, that's passable then. That's passable. Oh, yeah, that was close. I was very scared there of the bayonet charge. Thankfully, it did not happen.
We have lost objective Freddy.
Heard him a bit too late there. He didn't have Slink on.
We have lost objective Duff.
At least you got your money's worth out of it then, Tom.
We have taken objective Duff. We have lost objective Charlie.
He's weak. How are you not dead yet, bro? Dude, Jesus Christ, bullets, can you do some damage? Any of you guys got significant plans for your day? Also, emojis. Emojis for McGee's support. Well, not support. Support makes it sound really bad, but income for me has dried up massively in the past month. All you gotta do is just put some emojis in the chat when someone supports, because it's the only way I get to keep doing this. Emojis for McGee, please. Thank you very much. If you're not too busy, if you're busy, don't worry about it. If you're not too busy, you owe McGee at least 1 emoji. 2 if you're feeling generous. 3 if you feel like McGee is the greatest person in the world. More, then, I don't know, McGee must be super special if you do more than 3. Oh, sorry, teammate. And make sure you do it for everyone that puts support through. If you like support, it's your favorite clip. Alright, there we go. Walked into that one. There we go, Yanabe with the emojis, could work.
We have taken objective George.
If we get a daily goal today, your reward is a guarantee that I will still be a streamer tomorrow. Wow. Wow. Who could possibly turn that one down? That's crazy, dude. Where did he get these offers from? Hey, AUX, you having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. How's things? He's up there. My spidey sense is tingling. Hello, mate. Behind me. Well, damn.
Bu hedefi zapt edemeyecekler. Müdafaa edin.
I'll come and help you, mate. Don't die. All right, well, hold on. Second chance.
Bir düşman gözcüsü görüyorum.
Well, I warned him. That, you know, that's something.
Tayyare görüldü.
Bye.
Bir makinalı tüfek görüldü.
We have lost
Don't do that, mate.
objective Freddy.
Thank you again if you've hit the like button, guys. Feed my content back into the algorithm
We have
and
lost
prep for
objective
the
Duff.
next battlefield. But hopefully this becomes sustainable again. So lots of likes would be awesome. Thank you. And again, welcome to the community if you're freshly subscribed today.
Hedefi müdafaa edin.
Lovely to add you to the friendliest community in Battlefield.
Düşman makinalı tüfeği görüldü.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Düşman gözcüsü.
Just a warning shot there. I hear an enemy. Not exactly sure where. I don't know where they went. Realistic Futo Frog, welcome to the vertical stream. Thanks for tuning in. How's things?
We have taken objective Butter.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yaralarınız tedavi etmeni ister misin? Düşman makinalı tüfeği. İstersen o yaraları tedavi edebilirim. Düşman
Well done, teammate. There was another guy up there. You reckon he's still there? Place your bets. He's not. He is. He's just stood there with dynamite, apparently. Good you. I'm doing my best, mate. Doing my best. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Sparty, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the community.
Hedefi müdafaa.
I appreciate it. We look forward to catching you around.
We have taken objective Duff.
Tayyare tam yukarıda.
Bennett Mercy
Oh, McGee
M1900
again? Going on.
optical box and radio's-
Yaralarını tedavi edebilirim.
Well, McGee having a go at sponsoring the channel, it seems, at the moment. Thank you very much. Want to see some Benny Mercy Optical? No worries, we'll do. Thank you for the support. Thank you very, very much. Oh, McGee with 2 donos and 2 memberships. And Rustin! Hey, Rustin. Welcome back. Well, we may well have already beaten yesterday's total.
We have taken objective
Which we're gonna try and see as a positive, everybody. Thank you very much, Rustin. Can we get Rustin some love in the chat as well, please, everybody? How you doing, mate? Scope Sniper, will do. I'll do it after the Benny Mercy. Thank you, bro. How's things, man? Yes, Tom with the emojis. Tom remembers. Tom remembers. We might start incorporating songs into the streaming experience soon. Not because they'll be good, but just out of sheer desperation. Does that sound a good idea? Let me know. Rustin, thank you so much. How are you, mate? Rustin and McGee with the sport so far today, everybody. Are we getting a goal today, Jack? Jack, I really need a goal today. Are we getting one today? Let me know. Pressure on Jack. Doing well, long, busy week. Oh, dude. Been there doing that. I vibe. I vibe with your sentiments. I vibe is a thing that no one said a few years ago. Why is it a thing now? It's strange. God, my hand aches, mate. I've been playing way too much Battlefield, man. I legitimately need to give my hand a rest. Can we go back to the days where I was getting double, triple, and quadruple goal days and I could actually have days off? That'd be great. If someone could, you know, organize that happening again, that'd be awesome. Thanks, I appreciate it. I feel like my hand's gonna fall apart. Thanks for dying, bro. Said I might get rid of this song for Hunted, didn't I? We'll skip to the next one. It seems to spike some people's anxiety. Yes, emojis Yarnaby and Rustin and McGee. Good work. It all depends on the oil reserves in Venezuela. Okay, well, can you do some Googling then, please, Jack? This is your job after all. Did I just find all the scouts in the world? They're all dead now. Oh my god, never mind, there's people behind me. Dude, how's it taking my teammates so long to shoot them, is my legitimate question. As stated, your reward for a daily goal today is a guarantee that I will still be a streamer tomorrow. It's probably the greatest reward I have ever offered. Might be the greatest reward any content creator has ever offered. Don't miss out on the wild opportunity today. You gonna jump out? Are you gonna jump out? Yep. Am I gonna get damage? After a little while. No, thank you, sir. I knew that was coming. Good job I did the old bayonet charge of dreams. Bayonet charge of dreams, yeah. That's the enemy flare. I don't know what it specifically has to do with it. This doesn't sound very helpful, Jack, I'll be honest. That means I have no idea what to expect, Jack. Jack, I'm just going to assume the answer is yes, you're getting a goal today. So thank you, Jack. I appreciate that, mate. That's very encouraging. Very, very encouraging. This damn Moromax, mate, should have been removed from the game. There you go, pal. Get back up.
We have lost objective George.
You're welcome. Thanks, Jack.
Yaralarını tedavi etmemi ister misin? Düşman tankı orada. Sis bombası fırlatıyorum. Yaralanmışsın. Seni tedavi edeceğim.
I didn't do it, Jack. See, I didn't do it. It wasn't me that corrected you. I let it go, mate. Let it be known that I let it go. Nothing to do with me. Make sure you put the apostrophe in the right place, guys. If we're gonna correct ourselves, make sure we correct ourselves correctly. There we go, get back up. He's weak.
We have taken objective butter.
Yaralandın mı? Seni tedavi edeceğim.
I'll get you, mate. Give me a second. There you go. You're welcome. That's for you, sir.
An enemy armored train is en route.
Enemy armored train is en route. How exciting.
O tarafta bir düşman gözcüsü.
Oh, dude. One more bullet would have done him. Great work, Jack. Excellent stuff, man. Exemplary work.
An enemy armored train has arrived.
Bu onların gözcülerinden biri.
Where's my damage going half the time? That's the real question. Panda, welcome to the community. Thank you for your subscription. Appreciate you getting us a step closer to 82k. I'm going to go and visit a sniper over here. Bear with me.
We have lost objective Edward.
Have to go the long way around. But I bet they're still there.
Bu bir düşman zırhlı
Oh, look.
treni.
Hello, mate. What are your reaction times like? Not brilliant. Anything? You have to be joking, right? Good lord, that is not impressive. Yes, Umigi, woo. Woo for the new subscriber. I completely agree. How are you not dead? Jesus Christ. Do-do-do-do-do. Anyone got fun food plans for today at all? Anything to write home about? How have we now got almost none of the flags? I'm going back.
Hedefi zapt edin.
You're going for the gas mask kill. I never think of it. I never think of it in the moment. I'm not sure I even know how to do it. I basically have to crawl, right? So I'm clipping into the enemy player and then just keep putting on and taking off the gas mask. Is that correct? I've never actually thought in the moment to even try it that I can think of. Or maybe once or twice, not sure, but not that I can remember very well.
Zaruri. Hedefi fethedin. Aha, bir düşman zırhlı treni.
Someone shot at me from somewhere. Go and investigate. Hi, Paul Cube. How you doing? You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. I think the hitbox is in either the stomach or the chest area. Oh, so you have to specifically position for it. Okay. Thank you. I think there's a guy behind you here, mate.
We have
Yeah, there
taken
was.
objective Edward.
Tetikte olasınız.
Oh, he jumped in the vehicle.
Askeri.
We have taken objective Freddy.
Apparently, he saw me. He jumped out of the vehicle.
We have lost objective Potter.
He thinks I'm upstairs. Hello, mate. I'm here, pal. Nice, Paul Cube. I hope it helps. That's awesome. Good stuff.
Oraya bakın. Bir gözcü.
Sleep is good. Yeah, sleep is very important.
Hedefi kaybetmeyeceğiz. Müdafaa edin.
What are you doing? What are you doing? One of the weirder plays that I've seen. Well, certainly Pity Corporal, welcome to the stream today, man. And Fractal, welcome to the Vertical stream. How are we doing? Thank you for tuning in, people.
Dikkat eyleyin.
Thanks for being here.
Davranın. Düşman hücum kıtası askeri.
Bye-bye. Kedzon. I'm going with that. Welcome to the Vertical stream also. Thanks for tuning in. Reminder, guys, the subscription is free. We'd love to add you to the community if you're not already part of it. Battlefield content every day. I make a big deal out of anyone that directly supports the channel, everybody, whether it be with Streamlabs or membership or whatever. Helps us to keep doing this. Thank you very, very much. So far today, we've had support from Rustin and McGee. Splendid, my friend, and you. I'm doing my best. That's all I can really say at the moment. I'm doing my best. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Thanks for tuning back in, mate.
Savunulması lazım.
I feel a lot better if we have a good day today, obviously, but we'll see what happens. We're off to a decent start, though. There's some early encouragement, at least. I do believe I'm dead here. Not much you can do in this situation. He jumped out, never mind. We're good. Survival. There you go, mate. Hold on. There you go, mate.
Yaralarını tedavi etmemi ister misin?
Sorry, Verkies? I didn't respond to you earlier. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for being in the Vertical stream. Keep the spirit up. I'm certainly trying. I'm doing my best. Thank you, man. I just gotta, you know, very obviously, I just need to hit more goals to, you know, keep this reasonable to do, basically. So if I can start to do that, then, yeah, I'll feel a little bit better. We'll see.
Düşman makinalı tüfeği.
Oh, well, that was interesting.
We are losing objective Edward.
Doku, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Thank you for tuning in. Any of you guys got any news at all for me to share today? Anything of interest? Cheers for the likes so far, guys. We're at 24. Can we see if we can get 100 likes today? I used to get multiple 100 likes per stream. We also had a lot more people watching back then. But if we could grab 100 likes today for the first time in God knows how long, that'd be amazing.
Müdafaa edin. Yaralısın. Yardım edebilirim.
100 likes today and daily goal would make me feel a little bit better. Pull me out of this depression a little bit. That'd be great.
Makinalı
Thanks. God damn it.
Taken objective Freddy.
I'm convinced that guy cheats. Hey, the Mites, welcome back, dude. How was your time away, mate? Did you enjoy yourself? And thank you for 41 months, pal.
We have taken objective George.
So welcome the Mites back, everybody. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. How's things? I've arrived. Oh, they've got people here. Hi. Oh, hold on. Hi. It was a good time. Great, mate. That's awesome. I'm glad it was worthwhile, dude. That's awesome.
hedefi zapt et.
Oh, welcome back into the fold today, mate. There's no way. Thank you, teammate, for clearing that up. I'm amazed this game still has servers. It does. You have to use the server browser to guarantee getting a game. There's not that many people playing it, but yes, it's still up. It is still running, if you're interested in playing it.
Hedefi müdafaa edin.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Bir makinalı tüfeğe doğru bakıyorum.
All right, and Virgil. Well, there you go then, mate. Now you know. Ah,
We have lost objective George.
Right, I need to do Benny Mercy Optical and a Scope Sniper. If we get any more challenges, we'll do them. We'll queue them up. I've got to be done today within 2.5 hours time. I do not have time to go for longer today. And I do not have time to do a double stream day today. We did them the last 2 days out of desperation. But I'm not able to do it today, so... 2.5 hours to cram everything in, everybody. Let's see what we can do. I hope you'll have fun. Yeah, I mean, the server issues and connection issues and stuff can be a struggle, Doku, regardless. So it's just a case of doing your best with it, mate. Wait for the new one, where there's more people playing, more regions to choose from, and all that sort of jazz. Hey, well, thank you, Matt. And welcome to the stream today, mate. Are you doing well? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Rustin and McGee, for both using Streamlabs today, which is very helpful, obviously. Very kind of you. There are more people here. There's one. Got him. Another membership from McGee. Yeah. I make that 2 donos from McGee today and 3 memberships. McGee currently co-chief stream power of the day and chief membership gifter of the day. That's wild. That deserves some emojis. Thank you, McGee. Your support is wholeheartedly appreciated. Lots of emojis, everybody. And that was a decent round. If you enjoyed that, like and subscribe. Thanks very much. And congratulations to Andrew on the free membership, and Matt Canto as well. Thank you, Matt, for the membership, and congratulations to Red for the free membership. Fantastic. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. I do think we're already beating yesterday's total. I think we are already over yesterday's and possibly over the day before's as well. Yes, it's been that kind of week, everybody, but still, that's encouraging. Thank you very much. 30. I think we're at 30% of goal, I believe. Great, thank you. Nearly a third of the goal done for the day, everybody. Maybe today is the day. Maybe. We'll see. Thank you very much. And again, welcome any fresh new subscribers today. Right, Benny Mercy Optical coming up for McGee. We'll see how we get on. Not one of my favorites, as some of you may well know. We'll see what we can do with it. Watch from Egypt. Sweet, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. For anyone interested in the challenges, they are in the description. Tags, welcome to the stream. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Right, 4 free memberships handed out so far today, guys. 4 free memberships handed out so far today. Make sure you've done the exclamation mark gifted. If we're having a gifted membership day, don't miss out. Or at least you don't miss out on a chance of getting one. You just type exclamation mark gift in the chat. You click the link that Nightbot puts up. In fact, I think Nightbot is doing it. And then you select enable gifting on the channel. Oh, dude.
You feel like Delta Force is like what BF should be. Ooh, I like it.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
And also Matt Cantor with a 20. Do you feel like Delta Force is like what BF should be? I will answer that in a moment. Let me just take a quick moment here, everybody. So just to be super duper real for a moment here, this period at the minute is the lowest things have ever been for me as a streamer, and it's probably the worst I have personally felt on a human level for like 10 plus years. It's an incredibly hard period for me, and it's been very difficult to motivate myself to keep doing this, but I've kept trying to show up every day to do my best and keep trying and keep the faith with things. And try and keep things going because there's a new Battlefield coming. Otherwise, it would be quitting time, I think. It's very difficult. 3 weeks ago was the worst week I'd ever had on stream. Last week then beat it. Sorry, 2 weeks ago. Last week then beat it. And so far this week is now the new record for the worst week I've ever had. But that is horrendous for me to be trying to do this each day. So I really want to properly communicate and ram home how much I appreciate the support and genuinely how much it means to me in terms of my general day-to-day mental health, my bank balance, and my ability to keep doing this to try and get through to the next Battlefield and hopefully finally achieve what I've been wanting to achieve as a creator since I started. And I feel like it's been hugely stifled by Battlefield the past few years. So thank you very, very, very, very, very, very much. I really genuinely appreciate it. It's been incredibly hard for me to sort of have hope recently. So, thank you very much. I know that some of the streams are not great because my energy is low or I'm not feeling good. But all I can do is keep doing them. It's the most I can offer. So, my thanks is just 100% earned and genuine. And the most I can do is say thank you. So, I thank you very much. I appreciate it. Very kind. Okay. Here we go. Thank you, Tags. I hope. Thank you. I hope so too. Thanks. Do I think Delta Force like Battlefield should be? No. What I think Delta Force is an example of what a half-decent Battlefield 2042 could be. I think that Delta Force's handling of its own game for the past however many weeks or so has been indicative of a company that don't exactly know what they're doing with it now and have stretched themselves too thin and are now letting down the community to a certain degree. And I think we're now seeing that Delta Force is not a Battlefield killer, as there never has been, but it's probably something that will fade very much into the background, although potentially not being dead, but fading into the background come the next Battlefield release, as long as the next Battlefield release is at least like a 5 or 6 out of 10. But I do think Delta Force was good in terms of providing some Battlefield players something to do for a little while if they were disappointed with Battlefield 2042. That is, as long as they were playing on PC, because obviously Delta Force has still not at this point pushed anything out on console, which is a shame considering the Delta Force hype seems to be about done at this point. But alas, it's still something. I hope that answer helps. I've been let down by Delta Force in some regard because I saw it as something that could provide me with an alternative to try and keep things going during this very quiet period for Battlefield. And it's delaying console. God damn, the start of this round's been horrible. It delaying the console release and then well, how do I go about saying this? It having a staggered release on different platforms, and then at the last minute delaying console release, and then providing no information as when we can expect it, and it being way past the point of the PC release, was a big downer for me, honestly. Because I saw that game as being like my little brief reprieve before the next Battlefield, so yeah, it's a shame. Thank you for reviving. No worries, you're welcome. I know I joined your lobby, by the way, rather than the other way around, so I'm no accusations for Bacon Boy. He was already in the game. That guy dead? That guy's dead. I'll update the percentage after the round. Thank you, McGee. Well, if I'm your favorite streamer, either I'm very honored or you have terrible taste and have not managed to find any good ones. Who knows? I feel like that should have been an assassination. But I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Very kind. Thank you very much. Do you plan on playing GTA 6 when it releases? I don't know. I had been saying yes. I now don't know. I don't know what the landscape will look like for me come GTA 6 release because we don't know exactly when it is. We don't know how Battlefield will be looking, etc. So I actually don't know. I'm interested in the next Grand Theft Auto, of course. Ah, really? I'm interested in it, but I don't know whether it will feature in my content or whether I'll really have the opportunity to play it very much off stream. If I do GTA 6 come the next Battlefield,
Enemy medic.
for content, it might be that it only features on the second channel. I really don't know, because at the minute I don't know how my diversification attempts will be come the next Battlefield. All of that stuff is up in the air. I'm planning a lot for the next Battlefield, but all of my plans are specifically based around Battlefield at the minute. The other stuff, like variety, diversification, etc., will all have to be something that I formulate a plan for when I've assessed the landscape of the next Battlefield release. Ah, bro, I've not had much luck so far this round, but I am now noticing the enemy team is kind of dominating us flag-wise, so that might be why. How's your day going so far? Hey, not bad so far this one. Can't complain today. Much better than previous days. We know GTA 6 is going to drop in fall. Well, Grand Theft Auto has a long history of delays, so we'll have to see what happens. The GG comeback with next BF drops is going to have to be studied. I kind of, all jokes aside, I really hope to have a massive comeback come the next Battlefield.
We have lost objective.
Oh, God's sake. It's my desire, and I'm going to put the work in for it. It then just relies on the game, like, providing a decent platform for me. But I certainly hope to have a huge comeback come the next one. I feel like I've put in the work, I've put in the time. It's just a case of now I just finally need the opportunity to capitalize, which I've never really had. This round so far has been garbage, but we've really not had any decent situations to
Ammo's got your name on
take
it.
advantage of so far.
That's an enemy medic.
Someone above me, I think. Do I just wait here? I think I do. They probably know I'm down here now.
We have taken objective Ed.
Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto. We've been waiting for a new GTA for a long time. But obviously Rockstar can afford to do that because they continue to make so much money from GTA 5 anyway. And I think we pretty much understand that the next GTA is going to be great regardless. Welcome back to Midas. Also, sorry, I didn't respond. You apologize for being away for a couple weeks, mate. Honestly, no apologies needed. You enjoy your life, my dude. No problem.
Some ammo.
Not as ever, not your responsibility to keep things going, mate. It's mine. So I'm just happy to see you back, mate. Not just for the support, but because you're a good person to have in the chat, and you're one of my very, very useful mods. So welcome back, dude. It's always a pleasure to have you return. But yes, I certainly hope to get things back to where they were before for me, and you know, a long way beyond that with the next Battlefield. I really truly hope so. I have some big opportunities coming that I'm aware of, and we'll just have to see how it goes. How long have you been playing BF1? Since the demo or beta or whatever, mate. Basically 9 years. Way too long. Way too long.
Gonna lose the objective.
Yeah, exactly. If they release the next GTA, it's because it needs it. And that's fine. I don't have an issue with games being delayed as long as they're, one, not excessive, and two, they're communicated properly. I think games should release when they're ready. What I do have a problem with is how Football Manager, or SI Games, handled Football Manager last year / this year. But if you're not aware of this, SI Games hugely screwed up. So Football Manager is a very, very successful sports simulation game. Possibly the most successful one on Earth, I'm not sure. But it's huge in terms of people that enjoy management sims and football or soccer. They release yearly, and the last one was 2024. And then the next one is 2026, meaning that there wasn't one last year. This is because they're doing a switch over to a different engine. It's their first engine switch in like 10 or 15 years or something. And it's overdue, you know, the game needs it. But they've been planning it for years, and it seems like their attempt at implementing it didn't go well. So, when the game was supposed to be coming out, there was a bit of a delay. I can't remember if there was one delay or two, to be honest, but there was a delay. And everyone was like, guess it's not ready yet. All right, fine. Hopefully it's good when it comes out. But they opened pre-orders for the game, despite the fact the game was delayed. Again, not a huge issue in its own right. But had people assuming that, yes, they're just finishing this up, it's going to come out around about when they advertise it will come out, cool. If people want to pre-order, great. Then, before, well, when, I'm trying to remember exactly how this went. I can't remember which month it was, but they said they would have an update for people during a certain month. It got to that month, and there was no update. It got to the middle of that month, and there was no update. It got to the end of that month, and there was no update. It ticked over into the next month, and they had missed their deadline to update the community. Then, I do believe this was because of something to do with fiscal reasons and what they're allowed to do because of publishers and stuff like that. But regardless, then after that month had passed, I think the very beginning of the next month or something, they released a statement saying that Football Manager for that year, i.e. this year, was now completely cancelled. It would not come out at all. And I'm actually remembering part of the story now. I believe it was delayed twice. So they did a short little delay that sometimes game studios do, or game developers do. And then when that was about to expire, it got a huge long one. And then it got cancelled full stop. So it had a lot of... Sorry, I've just seen that one, McGee. Thank you so much for another dono. I'll add that in a minute. That's amazing. You're a champ. Thank you very, very much. I'll just finish my story. So it had a lot of fans, one, annoyed that pre-orders had been opened. And then the game wasn't even released, although you could obviously get a refund. It also put some content creators in a really weird spot because they had sponsorships with certain companies where they would have a code. So if people wanted to pre-order the game with different companies, they could then get a kickback from those sales. And then it also had players very, very angry because they were looking at it going, okay, so if this game isn't even coming out now, what the hell was the deal with the short little delay that was put in place? When it was indicated the game just wasn't quite ready and you'd need just a little bit more time to get it polished up. So how do you go from having a short little delay to a really long delay to then not releasing the game at all? So long story short, I'm cool with delays for games as long as the games need it. And as long as it's communicated properly to the consumer base and to the people paying for the game, especially if the pre-orders are already open. I hope to never see anything like that again within the video game space, because SI Games dropped the ball, and now they have to earn back years worth of trust from the community. If you work in video game development or publishing, avoid that. Big time. It doesn't take a content creator, it doesn't take anyone with a particularly big brain to explain that that is a very bad way of going about doing business. McGee, thank you for another 10 and for the ammo. Wonderful work. There we go, freshly stocked up. Thank you. I will add that on Substantia after the round. Amazing stuff. Thank you very, very much. Also, I don't think I'm doing anything this round, am I? No, I was too busy talking. With that being said, have any of you guys seen any similar... Oh, for God's sake. Headshot, of course. Have any of you guys seen any similar or any just bad video game release schedules where the developers and or publishers completely screwed up how they were going about it, like the one I've just laid out? Let me know. See if there's anything I've forgotten.
Capture that damn objective.
I can't get in. Bloody hell, mate. It did do the little lie down thing there when I tried to mantle, the thing that gets a lot of players killed. Horrible round.
Capture the objective.
In other news, if you didn't hear me earlier, there will be a fresh gameplay going up today on the second channel. If you're not subscribed to the second channel, the link is in the description. Or you can get it from the pinned chat message of the main stream. Or you can type !second into the chat and it will give you the link there. I put out a fresh gameplay every week on the second channel. In funny news, i.e. so bad it's funny, my gameplay, my BF4 unedited gameplay video last week on the second channel so far has performed better than my full-scale BF5 review on the main channel. And indeed, actually no, not better than the other one, but better than the BF5 video that has completely stalled out and flopped for some reason. So bad it's funny. Where the hell did that guy come from?
We are losing objective apples.
It's one of those rounds you just want to get done, you know? Get it finished up. What a spawn! Please blow it up. Vehicle disabled. Is it gone? Oh, it's gone. Okay, cool. There's a guy up top above me. Pretty sure I heard a footstep. Thank God for 3D spotting. Got him.
The sentry kit is available near your location.
Sorry. What are we saying sorry for? Let me know. Did you kick a cat? You do need to apologize for that. That would make me very angry. Did you disparage me on Reddit? Honestly, that's fine. This probably happens all the time. I don't look. Feel free. I'll probably never read it. I died to a shotgun. That was a weird feeling. Guess. Oh no. If you mean apologizing for the round, it's alright. I don't think the gun was a large part of it anyway. It's just a difficult round. Didn't get many fortunate situations. Not an issue. That is one hell of a spawn. Let me play with him. No, don't kill him. He's my buddy. He's my spawn buddy. Let me have my spawn buddy back.
Machine gun, look lively.
Very disappointed in that. Haven't accidentally kicked them today. Okay, good. Pleased to hear it.
We have lost objective butter.
Got 4 cats. I'm jealous. I have 2. We were going to get a third. We'd earmarked a third that we were going to go and get. I feel really bad about it still, honestly. I would still like to go and get him. I don't know if he's still in the place. If he's still there in a couple months or so, we're going to go and get him, I think. We were going to get a third.
Protect the objective.
And then we just got really concerned with Cleo because she's so skittish and she started getting a bit more... Not aggressive. No, aggressive is the wrong term. Not aggressive with Phoenix, just a bit more combative, a bit more hissing and stuff. We were worried how she'd cope with a fresh new cat in the house, especially one that's 5 years old rather than a kitten. And also I've got an unbelievably busy schedule for a few months.
Keep this objective
So I feel really bad about it. I don't want him sat in the rescue place still, because he's been there for ages apparently. But it's just not the right time for us to go and get him. But if he's still there in a few months, I think we're going to go and pick him up and just see how things go. You had a phone call. That's all right, no worries. Oh, God.
We are losing objective.
When do you go back to work, the Midas? Or are you back now?
Focusing in enemies down.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Oh, hi, sorry, Virgil. The update foot manager was there was no update. Yeah, they really fumbled the whole thing. They really bungled it. Which is a shame, because like I say, they built up a lot of consumer trust over the years. God, that did not want to connect. But I think they eroded a lot of it this year.
We have taken objective Edward.
You go back to work next week? Oh, okay, cool, man. I don't know, what day are we today? We're Friday. Oh, so you got the weekend still. Yeah, I hope so. The perfect world story would be that he's not there. When we check again that he's not there, someone's picked him up and he's got a nice home, and then it's not our problem. And we don't have to sort of see how Cleo gets on with a new cat. But if he is there towards the end of the year, I'll want to do something about it for sure. Or even just, like, say, maybe in a couple months. I'm going to be right in the middle of my busy schedule. That actually, it can't be then. I don't know. Oh, come on! Oh, sorry, played so much BF1. Annoying stuff like that is infuriating. Just let me mantle, dude. Just let me mantle. Yeah, I hope he's not there when we check again. But we'll see. I even asked my mom. I called my mom and said, you know, how do you feel about a cat? She was like, no. She just had to put down Noddy, who was one of the cats that had been there for, well, one of my cats when I was there. He'd been there for a long time. And then 2 weeks, when I asked her, another of the cats they've got, Mischief, was really sick. He's since been put down as well. But because of all that going on, she said no, she wouldn't. Oh, I'm starting to get frustrated. She said, nice ping, dude. She said no. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully it will get picked up by someone else. I brought my car in for service after driving it at 1,200 miles, especially since I'll be towing with it soon. Yeah, dude, I hope it passes everything. Do you have a specific plans, the Midas, for your motorhome thingy? Or, I can't remember what you call it, but or are you just going to do something but not yet planned it out?
Objective done.
I just get a double with that. What a lovely throw. Right, I need to do Rustin's sniper round next. McGee, thank you for the challenge. I didn't do great, but I gave it a go and we got top 10, so we'll take it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I better recalculate the goal now. Bear with me while I do that. And thank you for being here, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the day so far. Pleasure to have you here keeping me company. Thank you for the fresh new subscriptions as well today. I will add those onto the vertical stream thing in a moment. Let me just get this together. Oh, sweet, Demeter. So that's exciting, mate. Hope you have a great time. And Matt Canto as well with the support. In fact, the latest support. Oh no, was it McGee with the latest support? Oh, don't let me read. It was McGee, then Matt Canto, and then the Midas before that. Thank you very much, guys. And obviously Rustin in the mix as well. Bear with me. I'm not good at sniping anymore, so prepare yourself for absolute mediocrity. Oh, dude, how did I manage to screw it up? Sorry, I pressed the wrong numbers on my calculator. I can't use a calculator anymore. What's going on? We're at 100%. We're bang on 100%. What the hell? Well, we're like 0.2% over. Celebration for sustainability, everybody. That is only the second goal of the week. So that's huge. Thank you very much. New challenge, everybody. Double daily goal day. Yeah! I joke, of course. Although if we get it, that'd be amazing. Thank you very much for a goal today. That's brilliant. You guys are champs.
We have taken objective apples.
Right, Rustin Sniper Round.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Absolute mediocrity. I don't know if I could read. That'd be dangerous. Absolute mediocrity is still miles above me when it comes to sniping. Oh well, dude, enjoy the mediocrity, man. Just gonna put it out there. Looks like a bad start for the round. Also, the guy that I always suspect of cheating, I don't know if he does, but the guy I always suspect of cheating. Why is he always on the other team? This balancing system, me no like, dude. Me no like at all. Hi KSG, how's it going? Better than yesterday? Yeah, dude, way better than yesterday. Way better than yesterday and way better than the day before. Where did my bullets go on that guy, everybody? Yeah, man, an actual solid day. Very welcome. Very, very welcome. I needed it. I honestly really needed a decent one. So I'm very, very grateful. Oh, for God's sake. How are you today, mate? Are you having a good one, pal? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to be in a spawn trap. I'm so sick of doing this. Come on, team, please.
Feindlicher Soldat! Da!
Is there someone over there somewhere? What are we looking at?
Objective Charlie.
Erobert das Ziel dort!
You having a good day too? Hell yeah, man. Pleased to hear it, pal.
Verteidigt es!
I didn't update the subscriber thing on the vertical stream. Just remembered. Sorry, I will do it after. Thank you for the fresh new subs today. We're not far off H1700. It's the next mini milestone. H1700. Not a million miles away from 82k now, which is cool. So, in a typical GGG moment, everybody, this is so typically my existence.
Feindlicher Speer!
I picked up my first sponsored video opportunity for literally years last week. I was going to die there anyway, but I'm really annoyed the gun wouldn't fire. I picked up my first sponsored video opportunity for literally years last week, and in typical GGG fashion, I put it on a video, which is now my worst performing video for years. So if we could all just applaud me and my absolutely exceptional decision-making skills, that'd be great. Thank you very, very much.
Verteidigt das Ziel!
I will accept your applause. Thank you. Everyone applaud my wonderful decision-making skills. I saw the Mitis have responded to it, mate. I actually said in it, I hope you're enjoying your time away. So perfect for right now and your return. We did, Jamal, we did. How are you, man? How's your day going, pal? Happy Friday, mate. Any plans for your weekend?
Hey, Position! Soldat da drüben!
War Thunder, yeah, War Thunder. Bloody hell, mate. Where did that all come from? Alright, my team is going to get absolutely crushed, it seems like. Thank you for the applause, Rustin. I appreciate that, man. What video? We can blow it up for you. Dude, it's my BF5 review. Usually my reviews do well, which is why I put the sponsor on that. Because I'd already used my other videos this year that I knew would do alright. So I put it on the last one that I had that is usually a bankable one, and it's flopped so hard. And I can't even pretend to know why, but it's flopped so hard. It's my BF5 review for this year. It's deader than dead, mate. It's deader than dead. I mean, it's not going to make me money regardless now. At this point, it's just a case of trying to save face and hope it picks up views for the rest of the year so it doesn't look too bad to the sponsor. But I only get paid for views within the first month, so it's dead, mate. It's dead. It's not worth it. But I appreciate your interest. I mean, you can watch it if you want to enjoy it, of course. I hope you do. What gun are you using? This is the Lebel Sniper. It's not a gun I normally use, but I've been given a challenge to use a sniper rifle. But welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. You're playing in a musical this weekend. Oh, what's the musical? Please let us out of this area, enemy team. I can't go over there. Or can I quickly pick the sniper off before? Yes, I can. Run away. Nice. That sounds good, KSG. Enjoy yourself, mate. Hope you have a good one. This guy's lagging ever so slightly, I believe. Thank you, teammate. Good work. Am I right? Let's find out. I mean, not that it matters to anyone. I can't see his name. I can't see his name. He was lagging. Yay, go me. I was right. You should use the slowest velocity sniper, whatever it is. Sure, challenges are in the description. Yeah, if you fancy. Thanks for coming across to the mainstream, dude. I appreciate it. Where's this guy?
We are losing objective Charlie.
Oh, it's got me from another angle, mate. I'm so dead. Am I not hitting these? That's over his shoulder. I can't... I have to be so quick, so I'm being shot from the left at the same time.
Objective Charlie.
God's sake, dude. Well, this round's going to be a catastrophe. We've spawn trapped everybody for the... I don't know what number to put on it. How many times have you guys seen me in this specific situation playing this game? It has to be absolutely thousands and thousands of times. Thousands and thousands of times. The skill balancing system does this, and I end up on a team getting absolutely ruined. It's hairspray. I know what hairspray is. I've not seen it, but I know what it is. I hope you have a great time, man. What are my plans for the weekend? I'm going to be working, dude. I'm going to be working, man. Things right now are super mega bad for sustainability, so I'm going to go and see my dad tomorrow, and then when I get back, if I've got the time and energy, I'll do a quick evening stream, and then on Sunday I'll probably stream again unless I get super mega lucky tomorrow or something. But yeah, just work, mate. Just work. Just work, my dude. He stopped running. Alright, well, we can die to my sidearm at least.
Du musst mich mitnehmen, Kamerad. Bin hier auf einem Gegenstoß. Schick dir eine Granate.
We are losing objective Alpha.
Well, welcome back, Jack. Such is life, mate. Such is life, pal. At least you're not silver anymore, you know? That's something. Something happening over here? Yes. I heard this guy screaming. I missed him.
Objective Alpha. We have taken objective Butter.
I don't have a challenge, by the way, for after this round. If we get one through from anyone, we'll do it. Thanks very much. They're all in the description. You're going to be working in between shows, are you, dude? Mate. Grinding, pal. Grinding.
We are losing objective Butter.
Feindliches Flugzeug gesichtet.
I hope it all goes well for you, Jamar. Indeed, Jack, indeed. See, Jack, today was one of the few days you could have said, yes, you're going to get goal, and then you would have been right, mate. God's sake, bro. One of those classic BF1 I hate my life rounds.
We have lost objective Butter.
Putting lasagna in the oven. Oh, dude, I haven't even thought about food. Food.
Vorsicht, das ist einer ihrer Soldaten.
I gotta be careful saying food too loud, actually. My cats understand the word food. They have to, we don't say it in this house unless we're actually about to feed them. I should add, it's my fault for teaching them. I teach them words and phrases which they then associate with certain things. So when I say they understand the word food, it's because of me, but still, I now have to be very careful.
Seht ihr? Das ist einer unserer Soldaten.
Emily told me the other day she very quietly said food to one of our cats downstairs. And the other one came absolutely flying down the stairs as soon as she said it. I sometimes forget how good their hearing actually is. Cats and dogs' hearing is absolutely insane.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Mate, I really wish there'd been a circumstance here where I actually could have tried to do the sniping properly. As much as I don't think it would have gone well because I don't do it anymore. It would have been nice to get the opportunity to do it rather than just being in a spawn trap. If it puts us on the really bad team again next round, it's probably time for us to switch lobbies and hope for something better in a different one. It'll probably give me the exact same scenario because you've seen this happen to me a million times, but we can at least try. Dude, pretty much, Virgil, yeah, pretty much. They go mental as soon as anyone says it.
Wir müssen das Ziel erobern.
How you doing, Stay? I hope better. Hi, Leonard. Definitely better stayed in the past couple of days, mate. Yeah, I appreciate you coming through. How are you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream today.
Shotgun.
Bloody hell, McGee. You better have a good job. Jesus Christ. Of course, yeah, no problem. I'll do shotgun next round. Thank you very, very, very, very much. Good job, rich parents, lottery win, something. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that, McGee. Lots of love for McGee for latest support, please, everybody. Absolute trailblazing effort. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's just the words that came out of my mouth. But we're gonna run with it. Don't burn yourself out too much. Streaming every day is tiring. I know. I thank you. The promise I give people is that when the situation allows for me to work less, I will do. I really will. I will take more time for myself and have a better overall life when the whole content situation allows me to do so. And I truly mean that. I promise I will do. It's just obviously at the minute that's nowhere near the case. But hopefully in the next battlefield. OBS has crashed. Oh, well, good job I don't need this gameplay. Hold on. Bear with me a second. Not the OBS I'm streaming from, obviously, on the recording piece.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Let me try and work out why. Bear with me. No idea. Don't know. Seems fine now. Who knows? What was I saying? Yeah. When the next Battlefield comes out, hopefully we can all agree that it's time for me to make an absolute boatload of money. I deserve it. Can we all vote yes, he deserves it? Hopefully in the next Battlefield I make an absolute ton of money to make up for how tricky the last few years doing this have been. And I'll take more time for myself, streaming-wise, I promise. I really promise I will do. But at the meantime, the grind must go on, so such is life. But it gives you lots to enjoy content-wise, I guess. Payday. Oh, well, thank you very much for just bestowing upon me donations on your payday. Don't give me too much. Only give me what is reasonable. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. I'm just a secretary. Ah, no. I don't let people say just. You are a secretary. And I hope you're damn good at it.
Vorsicht jetzt! Sturmsoldat!
We have lost objective.
Holy crap, my man. That's a painful one. Enjoy. Oh, hello. Goodbye.
We have taken objective Charlie.
You need to waterproof the deck, set up hot tub, work on RV a whole bunch. You got a busy one, the Mitis. Well, I hope you get everything done, mate. And successfully, without complications, would be good. Legal secretary with the local prosecutor's office. See, that's awesome.
Wir müssen dieses Ziel verteidigen.
Do you enjoy it? Cave diver death there. Dude, it was awful, right? It was a horrible one. I enjoyed it. I'll come with you, mate. We can 2v1 him. Did he go all the way up, do we think? I need to use your brain. He's probably upstairs. Can we... Yeah, dude. He's... Oh, no, he's there. Oh, teammate. You saw him run in here. You saw him run in here. And you ran into this empty room and didn't do anything. I came in to help you. Oh, my God. Why? What goes through people's heads? I need someone to explain to me what goes through someone's mind in that situation. What goes through their mind? They followed a guy in here. They then didn't find the guy and just stood in here. Unbelievable. And then didn't respond to the fact that I got killed as well. Unreal, mate. Incredible. Anyway. Evan, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the community. I appreciate it. Is money the main reason for you feeling a bit down? Not as such. That distills it down into too simple a phenomena, or too simple a situation. Basically, if money gets better doing this, then I feel better. But it's not just about, like, it's not a greed thing. It's not just about, like, I want lots of money. The reason that the finances are a key aspect of it is because finance is the only thing for me to focus upon at the minute with Battlefield, because there's not been an opportunity to really do anything with it for many years now. And also because it's my job and I've, you know, sacrificed doing other careers to do this. So it's a combination of working all the time to try and keep this sustainable without really getting any kind of substantial growth, and then still not making the amount of money that I'm aiming to make, or not even close in recent times. And even when I was making the money before, there's no guarantees, and it was very much just up and down. It's from individuals and stuff. So long story short, the finances are a key part of it, but it's not exactly why I get down about it all. It's really just the it's the number that's the indicator of how things are going and give me the sustainability or not to continue with it. Does that make sense? So as I've said to some people before, I'm not out here trying to get mega famous or anything. Like, I don't even use a face cam. I'm not out here trying to become a multi-millionaire or anything like that. I just want to do this for a living and make decent income and not have to stress all the time. So if I can get that, I'll be happy. Like, I really will. I will then be happy. If I can just get to the point where I'm a content creator and I'm basically secure for the long term, and I can then start to get, you know, decent growth again rather than just trickling in subs here and there, and enjoy playing the game, you know, a fresh Battlefield and everything, I'll be ecstatic, mate. I really, really genuinely will. I'll be ecstatic. I'll be absolutely ecstatic. So when you put it that way, I'm not asking for much, but it's also, in relative terms, I'm asking for a lot because of how terribly Battlefield has done for the last half a decade. So for most AAA experiences as an established content creator, it's not a whole lot to ask for. But for Battlefield right now, it's, you know, it's a huge amount. And I just hope it manages to pull it off. God's sake, I wish the Mansling was more reliable.
We have taken objective butter.
I understand taking risk and then getting screwed, but yeah, pretty much. Like I don't want to be too harsh at this point because obviously we're in a different era now for Battlefield and for the people working on it and everything. But certainly historically, yeah, I bet they don't owe me anything, obviously, and Battlefield allowed me to become a content creator full time. But I kind of did get screwed over by how things have gone for the last 5 years. Yeah, so I'm hoping now I'll get my reward with the next one for sticking with it. Oh come on! And there's indications that I might, but we'll just have to, or certainly I will just have to hope. Random question, what's the best magnification for the Gewehr 98 sniper? Okay, so the best magnification is whatever works for you in terms of how you play. If you want to fight up close a lot of the time, you want less magnification. If you want to fight at long range a lot of the time, you want more zoomed in magnification. But the Gewehr 98 is generally used for medium to long range, I believe. Is that right? So you probably want a medium to long range magnification on it for that. Because if you're trying to use the Gewehr 98 up close, you may as well just use a different sniper rifle. I hope that helps. I'm going to say this, you stream the games you enjoy, not the games that you started on. Branch out on the other channel and play different franchise until one just clicks. Yeah, dude, and then if it doesn't click, then I've sacrificed a decade of my life on a career that failed. I promise you, these things are always way easier said than done. I'm a full-fledged adult with responsibilities, with careers that I've sacrificed going for, with a girlfriend and all that, and just I have to focus on what makes the most sense to do. And if I were to just look at it this way, it took me 2 or 3 years from starting YouTube to get in any way, shape or form established, and I happened to get established on Battlefield. What if it then takes me 2 or 3 years to get established on something else? Keeping in mind how young I was when I started and how different my situation is now, what if it takes me 5 years? What if it doesn't happen? And what if I go and do that and it doesn't work and I could have just stayed on Battlefield with a new one coming out and then the new one does well? So it's one of those situations where it's very easy, and I understand the advice, but it's very easy for people to just say, just play what you like until it works. But that's not life, that's not reality, you know? It's tantamount to saying to someone else, quit your career that you've been doing for 9 or 10 years, and with no idea of what's going to happen, and no path, and no safety net, just go and try and find something else now. But it's even harder than that, because it's not just going and getting another job. It's a self-employed thing, and it's a creative thing. So it's on me to actually make it happen. It's just not possible. It's just not possible to do that in any way, shape or form without taking a monumental risk. And the risk in that situation wholly outweighs the possible reward. Again, we're probably 6 to 12 months away from a new Battlefield. The worst time for me to possibly now drop this and do something else is literally now. It's this exact moment. And the fact that this is worse than it's ever been right now is somewhat irrelevant because the new one is coming when it comes to just doing other things. Now, I do have the second channel where when I get chance, I've not had chance in recent weeks because things haven't been good for me, but when I get chance, I do other stuff. And I am trying to grow that, and I am doing the shorts on the main channel and the second channel. And I am posting them on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram every single day. And I have installed stuff this morning to multi-stream to look to do that. Basically, what I'm saying to you is I'm already doing everything I can do, and just go and play something else doesn't factor into that. It really doesn't. I'm hitting everything that is reasonable to do, and I literally mean everything, and that's the plan. Keep doing that. To grow on different platforms and to get multiple revenue streams and capitalize on the next Battlefield. And when the next Battlefield comes out, sorry, thank you Rustin for that challenge, mate. Sorry I butchered it. When the next Battlefield comes out, hopefully that does well. And if it does do well, that actually facilitates me trying then to, we'll do this, trying to diversify. Because the way that it works on YouTube is the time to diversify is when things are good, not when things are bad. Because when things are bad, you're taking even more of a risk, and you don't have the algorithm helping feeding your content to people. So my attempts to diversify will come during the next Battlefield, probably a few months into the next Battlefield, whether it be on the main channel or the second channel, or both. And it will not be an instantaneous switchover, and it won't be dropping Battlefield. Battlefield will still be the main thing that I do. But trying to work other things in to some degree will be part of it. I hope that makes sense. Hi, Liga. How you doing, mate? Watch your stream. You having a good day, man? How's things? You been keeping well? This is McGee's challenge, everybody. Shout out McGee if you enjoy this round. Oh no, you guys are all dead. What a shame. Oh no, even more of you are dead. How awful. Sorry, Liga. I'm doing my best, is how I'm putting it. I'm going through definitely the roughest period I've gone through as a streamer, and one of the roughest periods I've had personally in my life. But I'm doing my best with it. I'm trying to be positive as often as possible, and we're working towards a better future. How are you, mate? Should I use the Russian 1895 trench? I'm scared. Oh no, wait, you didn't say I'm scared. I made that up, apparently. I am an RSC 917 main. I don't know why my brain filled in I'm scared. Yeah, you can give it a go, and if you don't like it, you don't have to use it. I say use every weapon, and see if you like them. Why not? They're in the game, right? Good starts around. Yeah, for once. Have you done a stream with Facecam before? Technically, yeah. But it was on Mix. I used to stream on Mixer. Before I actually started doing streaming full time, back when I used to just make videos, I streamed on Mixer, which doesn't exist anymore. And when I say I did face cam, I had a cam, but I did wear kind of a mask. I don't foresee me ever putting my face on camera properly. I just have no desire to be recognized. It doesn't interest me, and I think the negatives for me outweigh the positives. What I might do is be on camera again with some kind of thing obscuring me, so people can't see exactly what I look like. Because I think it facilitates some content, and also it helps with certain sponsorships. But I don't think I'll ever just be like full on face on camera thing. I really dislike the idea of being recognized and the downsides that can come with that. And as I said earlier, I'm not in any way fame or like recognition hungry. It's not something that I desire. I can happily walk down the street with, I walk down the street with 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, 80,000 subscribers, eventually 100,000 subscribers, and who knows beyond that. A lot, not many more. I don't know what will happen. But in all of those scenarios and anything to come, I can happily walk down the street, have no one know who I am, and be like perfectly cool with it. Be perfectly chill about it. I don't talk about work very much with people outside of content creation. That I will mention what I do when people ask, and then I generally change the subject. It's just not something that interests me, that kind of attention or recognition or whatever it might be. So yeah, I very much doubt it, to be honest with you. Ah, sucks, Liga. Well, I hope you're coping all right, mate. I hope you're coping all right, my dude. And welcome back to the stream, man. Cat cam. Maybe. We'll see how that pans out. The problem is my cats they're one, not allowed in here, and two, they don't sit in a specific place, but we'll see. Maybe one day I can work something out for her. She cooked amazing food. I'll miss that. Dude, that's rough. Yeah, I can imagine. Is it introversion? Oh, like, am I introverted? In some ways I am, because I have very depressive tendencies, which is part of why I started on YouTube rather than doing another job. But in other ways, I'm quite extroverted. It's kind of complex. But that's not the reason why, yeah, I won't do the face cam. I just have no interest in being recognized, and I don't want any of the potential downsides that come with it. Also, on stream, I'm not keen on facecam on stream anyway. It would be for videos. On stream, I think for my content, it wouldn't really add anything. I'm not a huge fan of facecams on Battlefield stuff. No shade to anyone that uses them, of course. Everyone does the content their own way. But I don't personally think it adds anything for Battlefield content. I don't think it's the sort of game that benefits from it particularly. In my opinion. Again, some people do it. And I'm sure it works for them. And beyond that, it's now expected of them, obviously. That was weird. It's now expected of them because they've done it for a long time. It probably would receive a negative reaction if they stopped doing it. But as someone that hasn't done it, I don't need it. Like, Broken does it, and he probably needs to do it, or thinks it's beneficial to do it because it's expected of him now. I know Dane does it, etc. But yeah, it's not for me. Plus, I'm here all the time. I'm here all the time, and I'm often tired. And sometimes I'm not feeling doing it, and sometimes the day's bad, and if I'm on camera, that's another thing I have to think about. You know, trying to disguise it, and then it's not authentic for the viewer, and yeah, it's not for me. But in videos, maybe. I might introduce bits of it for videos. Are you kidding me right now? How is that not even assist counts as kill? Oh, well, enjoy the riding league. That's cool, man. I'm playing Battlefield now. I think I'm in your server. So what we generally find when people are in the chat and then they say they're in the server is that they did it on purpose. We do ask people not to do that, mate, because of stream sniping, just so you're aware. Sorry if I missed any questions or anything there, guys. Trying to keep up. Scary what a smile can hide. Yeah, dude. For sure. I mean, I'm very open about it. I don't, you know, I don't make much of an effort to hide it or not talk about it. I think it's important to be open about it for other people. One, so they can do better at understanding, and two, so if they're struggling, they understand that other people struggle. I have a pretty rough time on my own head, you know, a decent chunk of the time. Which is especially difficult when you're doing a public-facing job that is based on entertainment and work ethic. But I just, you know, it's just a case of doing my best, and that's all that you guys can do if you struggle as well. Just do your best. If you're doing your best, then you can hang your hat on that, you know. Thank you. I see a lot of Battlefield streamers stream Delta Force and it killed their channel. Now they're back to stream Battlefield again. You're not on your own. Stay positive. Good things coming your way. Thank you, dude. I don't know. I know that Max does Delta Force and has done very well with it. And he said to me on stream that it kind of saved him, to be honest, in terms of doing this full time. And I know Neon does Delta Force, and I think it's going all right for him. I don't know about anyone else. I have no idea. No, that's cool, KSG. Yeah, I mean, it's all self-improvement, right? If you can get better at being open about it, that's a good thing. It's okay if you join my server if I join by accident. Oh, dude, if I join your server, just play normally. That's fine. I don't own the servers. Like, no one has to leave because I joined the server. That's you know, that's obviously completely fine. And in terms of if you join my server by accident, that's also fine. But we ask people, one, make sure it is an accident, and two, either pick the stream or the game in that circumstance. But yeah, there's no problems with that at all, obviously. The only problem we have is when people specifically search out the server, because then we go, well, what the hell are you doing, you know? When we've politely ask people not to do that because of how often it has ruined things before, we feel like it's not very much to ask of people not to do that. But the other circumstances are fine. Yeah, no problem. I'm no different to you guys. Like, I'm not special. If you're in the server and I join, just play. Have a good time. Play normally. Just, you know, don't do the stream sniping thing, obviously. We're having a good round here. We've hit a bit of a lull. I can't get into the action. I realise I've again not updated the daily goal or the subscriber count. My bad. But that is a good reminder. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. But yeah, no, as long as you're not hunting out the server on purpose, no, that's fine. Again, if you're already in a server and I join, you have every right to be there. Just play. And if you join my server by accident, that's cool. Just, you know, either pick the game or the stream in that circumstance. But there's no problems with those things at all. Again, to reiterate, I'm just another person playing the game. Just like you. Streamers have no right to ask you to leave the server as long as you've not hunched out on purpose.
Sanitäter gesichtet.
I think a lot of people are prone to either putting streamers on a pedestal because they're streamers, which is completely unnecessary. We're just people like you guys. And other people are very prone to being very negative about streamers because of the term streamer. And they think all streamers are the same. Both those two things to me are just completely unnecessary. Just a person like you. How are you not dead, bro? By the way, do you see my normal name or user and numbers? Oh, your display name. I see your name, but it's either, I assume, Russian or Ukrainian, so I can't read it. I have no idea what it actually says, but that's the name that I see. Now we found the action again. I'd love a resupply. Teammate just let him run over him. It's Greek, is it? Oh, my bad. Oh, of course it's Greek. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. That was just me just not looking at it properly. So yes, I can't read it, but I do see it. My partner for my final exam when I was at university was Greek. Her name was Era. I do recognize it being Greek. I just did not look at it properly. It's my bad.
Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand.
Oh, what the hell? I didn't even get the gun up and then he one-banged me. But his ping isn't even bad. What the hell was that? Was I weak? Or was that just a BF1 moment? I must have been weak, right? Don't know where the first shot went, but at least he's dead. Oh, well, I appreciate it, Joshua. Thank you, man.
We are losing objective butter.
That was me. I have fast reaction time. So you see, that's not going to help you in this circumstance because we've just spent a long time. You were talking to me, so you know where I'm running, and we've just spent a long time telling you that we asked people if you not to join the server, and if you joined it by accident, then pick the stream or the game. That's a confusing one for me and probably everyone in the stream, my dude. That moment. Know what I mean? You see where I'm coming from? How that's a tough one for me to now traverse with you.
We have taken objective Edward.
Verteidigt das Ziel!
I was on H2 health, was I? Okay. As long as I was weak, because yeah, they hit the one shot on me. At least you do not look at the stream. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, dude. This isn't a great look for you, pal. It's not a great look, especially when you asked earlier. You asked as if it was a hypothetical, and now you're saying that you're actually in the game. It's not a great look, mate. I would probably try and, you know, remedy the situation if you want people to be cool with you. We're pretty understanding, and I'm certainly pretty chill about things, but like that's a really bad look for you, mate. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That's a real bad look for you, man. That's the kind of thing that causes us to ask people not to join. That's like literally the reason why, is because of situations like this. Like, I'm not saying you're doing anything, obviously, but this is why we have the rule. And I need you to understand that. Again, I'm not saying you specifically are doing something, just to reiterate, but it just comes across as shady, man. Considering you asked the question and then I explained it, and then you didn't say anything, and then you're in here, like, yeah, I don't know what else I can say. I feel like it's quite obviously not a good look. I'm not quite sure what else you needed to make you go, okay, cool, that's probably not a good idea.
Sanitäter von der Gegenseite.
I've seen it happen to other BF YouTubers like Jack Frag. He doesn't stream BF anymore because of this issue. People are just following him. Dude, I used to, even at my size, when I was, I don't know how many subs I had, maybe 30,000 subs or something. We had a lot more people watching. I don't know if it was 30 or 50. I don't know. Smaller than I am now, anyway. But we had a lot more people watching back then. And the lobbies were awful, mate. We had so many people. We could have 10 to 30 people in the lobby at any one time that were just doing it from watching the stream, and it was terrible. I also got stream sniped pretty much every day for a year by some people, which was horrible. And I've seen terrible stream sniping for other people, like for Dame, for SMK. I know Broken has had some horrible times with it. Yeah, Battlefield's pretty bad for it, which is why we have to have this rule now about people not joining. And it's frustrating because I've said recently, or in recent times, about possibly reconsidering it for the next Battlefield and seeing how it goes. But sort of like, obviously instances like this kind of, again, put me off doing it. It is what it is. Like, for all I know, they're not trying to disrupt me at all, and they might just be playing normally, but it's just obviously not a great look in the circumstances. But they've said they understand, so... I assume that you're either now not playing the game or finishing the round and switching lobbies, or you're not coming in the stream, or, you know, one of the two. I agree, it's a bad look. Exactly, that's the thing, because whereas a community built on trust, right? Especially within the circumstances of Battlefield and those issues. So we just don't want to even have that suspicion about people that we interact with every day. And the best thing is just not to cause suspicion. It's very easy to just, you know, be in a different lobby. Or, you know, not be active in the stream while you're playing. And then we don't have to suspect anything.
Soldat gesichtet. Soldat in Sichtweite.
We have lost objective Edward.
Ich brauche dringend Munition. Vorsicht jetzt! Sturmsoldat!
Yeah, the most common one we see is someone will come into the stream, and we haven't known them for very long generally. It's either their first stream or they've only been around for a few days or something, but we've been interacting with them and everything's all chill. And then they'll go, all right, I'm going to go play some BF1 now. And we go, all right, cool, have a good time. And then 5-10 minutes later, they're in the chat going, oh, I think I'm in your game. And it's happened so many times in the past. I'm sure a lot of people are like me. You just roll your eyes and go, oh, here we go. Here we go. Decided to specifically say in the chat that they were going to go and play BF1, but then didn't leave the stream, and just happened out of the, I don't know, 5 to 20 to 30 active games, end up in the one that we're specifically in. You just go, oh, come on. I don't want to go through this again right now. Just do the reasonable thing. Squid still gets stream sniped on BF 2042 regularly. It's annoying as hell for him. It's horrible, mate. It's difficult when you're trying to entertain people and you're playing the game, and in the back of your mind the whole time is, you know, you've got someone out there. You don't know who they are in the chat, but you've got someone out there specifically in there trying to grief you, and you know that they're coming to wherever you are all the time, and you're trying to focus, and you know at any moment they could shoot you in the back or the side, and then you get the teabag in, and it's just, yeah, it's horrible, mate. It's horrible when you're trying to entertain people. Yeah, I'll see KSG. Like I say, it's something I'm considering going back to doing. But we'll have to see. I want to see how things pan out for the next few months here. And how much we have to deal with stream sniping stuff. And then if we do it, we'll see how much the experience is affected by doing it in the next Battlefield. Wow, that was a late detonation. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't have a challenge for the next round, everybody. If we get one through, we'll do it. There's no queue after this. Thank you, McGee, for this challenge. I really appreciate it. Hi, Bob. Welcome to the Vertical stream. How you doing, man? Having a good one. And Luke, welcome to the stream here as well. Thanks for tuning in. How's your day been, mate? This is a decent round, though, anyway, with the shotgun. Thankfully, we've not had too many moments where the shotgun hasn't landed damage, which is great. The shotgun rounds are fun when they work. Ah, thank you, Keshi. I appreciate it. It's something I know there's a desire for. We'll just see if it's possible. Right, a couple more kills for the 50 here.
We have lost objective Duff.
Oh, good. Good stuff, Luke. Glad you won, mate. And hi, Sidearm. Happy Friday, man. You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in.
Bin ihr auf den MG gestoßen? Augen auf! Sanitäter!
One more.
Vorsicht, Jungs, ich werfe eine Granate!
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I mean, there is that, Boba. Oh, hello, Boba. There is that to it. But at the same time, it's so frustrating to deal with. There's the idea that if you're getting stream sniped, you must be doing something right, which is a nice indicator, of course, but at the end of the day, it just ruins the experience. It's such a pain. And yeah, obviously they're probably generally in a worse spot than the streamer. You know, it says something about them if they're willing to do it, but it still sucks for the streamer in the moment. It's just a shame that it happens, but you know, such is life, right? Right, the weekend has started. Hell yeah, dude. Anyone else here got a motorcycle? Liga would like to know if anyone else has a motorcycle. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure I need to spawn here. Whoever revives me is just going to get killed. That guy's backing up. We might be alright. Now's the time. If we're going to get revived, we need to... Oh. Oh, that is a wild decision. Thank you. No, no, no, run. How's the day, Boba? You having a good one, mate? You still watch Dr. Disrespect after everything, mate? That's interesting. Right, that's a solid round. We'll take that. And McGee, thank you for the challenge. If you enjoyed that, like and subscribe. 50 kills with the shotgun. Thank you very much. Very good. Ballroom. I do need to stop. We'll get another round in. Maybe 2, but definitely another round here. I need to stop before 6 PM today. So if anyone's challenged for this round, which is potentially the last one, throw it through and we'll do it. Otherwise, I'll pick my own gun for the last round. Let me recalculate. Wife won't let you get a bike. Ah, she cares about you. She wants you to survive. We've had decent concurrent viewership today. Not amazing, but decent. We're holding people's attention well, but we've not had a push from YouTube. It has not been there for us, unfortunately. The push will hopefully come in the next one. I know. I'm aware. Do. Oh, thank you, KSG. Yeah, sure, mate. No worries. Bear with me. I will do an estimate. Thank you very much. 110% of goal. Thank you very much. Let me get that on the screen. Thank you, thank you. And there we go. Great. Love in the chat for KSG, please, everybody. Oh, what have I just opened? Oh, for God's sake. I opened Opera accidentally. Bear with me. Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm gonna just chill now. Yeah, alright. Alrighty. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Didn't mean to open that. Right. One of your favourites, isn't it? It is, mate. It is indeed. Good memory. It is indeed. W indeed. W indeed, Abel. W. Thank you for the subs today, everybody. Adding you guys to the community. I know I've not updated the number on the vertical stream, but we've gained a few. We're only 3 away from H1700 as our next mini milestone. So if you're not subscribed, feel free to do so if you're enjoying this. We put out Battlefield content every day, whether it be a stream, a short, a video, or a mixture of all of those. And if you do it quickly, you might be the one that gets us to the H1700 mark. There's no way I lost that. There's just 0% chance I lost that fight there if you actually watch how it panned out. And he's got 154 ping, I believe. No, he's got 47 ping. How have I lost that fight, man? Thanks, Battlefield. Appreciate that. What would you say is the best free gun in the game? It comes down to personal preference and how you play. But I very much like, for example, the MP18. I think the MP18 is a great gun. And it's 1, in the base game, and 2, available really early on. The MP18 Trench is excellent if you're going to hipfire a lot. Like, the hipfire in the MP18 Trench is wild. You can hit people from so far away. I think you've been subbed since 34k. Nice, dude. Thank you very much. Long-term sub. I mean, if the next BF goes as hoped, you know, you guys can all be here before the 100k mark. Which would be awesome. You're going to start singing opera now. Also, what is this here? I hope out of nowhere coming into stream. Oh, Opera. Sorry, Opera is a web browser. No, I'm not able to sing opera. No. How's your day, Ernie? You having a good one, mate? Thanks for tuning in. There will be... Actually, in 2 minutes... No. It's scheduled for later. I think in an hour's time, I believe, there'll be a new video going out on the second channel. If you're not subscribed to the second channel and you'd like to be, because there's even more content there, including a new short every day, which is different to the short on the main channel, The link is in the pinned chat message of the main stream. You can find it also in the description, or you can type !2 into the chat, and it will give you a link.
We have lost.
How do you know if you tried to sing it? Well, opera, I've not tried, but I'm pretty confident I wouldn't do a good job of it. But no, technically I've not tried.
An objective captured.
Who knows? Maybe I'm the greatest opera singer of all time and we just don't know. I play on console. Jello and Jojo. Oh, that's not the right guy. That's not the right guy. Where'd he go? Oh, he's on the corner. Oh, at least we got one. Thanks, teammate. Where's the guy gone?
We have lost objective Edward.
I can fix your wounds.
How big of a donation do you need for an opera song sung by you? How long's the song? I guess that would be the important question. Also, what language is it in? If it's like Ave Maria, I'll be screwed.
The objective must be protected. First aid, take it. Coming smoke. Let me. First aid, get patched up.
Well, that was excellent. I wanted to move, I just got stuck on all the teammates. Italian. Okay, that might bump up the price.
Charlie.
A 3-minute one. 3 minutes of opera from me. It can't be cheap, right? Otherwise people would spam it. The safe bet for me would be like 50, wouldn't it? Definitely stimulus syringe is a perk. I like the ones I've got, but it's a good perk, for sure.
Objective butter.
Welcome to the vertical stream, dude. I doubt that. I doubt it will make me much money to sing opera in a video. I heavily doubt that. I'm trying to unlock the perks where I run faster after reviving teammates. Oh yeah, so that's what Grizzly is referring to, I believe. I can't remember what's required to unlock it. Oh, come on.
Deal with those wounds if you like.
I'll need to sort out my fantasy football. Anyone in our fantasy football league, i.e. fantasy soccer, remember to sort your team out today in time for tomorrow. We're getting towards the end of the season now. Oh god. Why didn't you just shoot? That is so weird, but thanks for not killing me. It's all fairly easy, but they're map specific. Are they really? There's map specific ones for the perks. I don't remember that. It's been a long time for me now.
We have taken objective Charlie.
You have to get shotgun kills on a certain map. That's a weird one. Yeah, that's a strange decision. That's very weird. Only for that perk. That's so weird. It just seems so unnecessary.
want those wounds patched?
What's your favourite sniper rifle in BF1? So my favourite scout weapon is the... Well, traditionally it's been the Lebel infantry, but I actually at the minute really enjoy the SMLE carbine. Also, we just ticked over to H1,700 subscribers, so thank you for the fresh subs today, as we've broken that little mini milestone there. 300 to go before we hit the next 1,000. H2,000 next up. Thank you very much for your subs. Welcome to the community. You're here before we hit 100k on the next battlefield. You're here early. No, that's fine, KSG, mate. No worries, man. I'm either off... I'm probably off after this one, so I can eat something before I've got to do some stuff at 6 p.m. So, no worries, mate. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. As I've said earlier, I'm going to see my dad tomorrow, but if I've got the time and the energy when I get home, I'll do a little stream in the evening tomorrow. It's not a guarantee, but if I've got the time and the energy, I'll do it. So I might see you guys tomorrow, if you feel like hanging out.
We have lost objective Charlie.
What do you enjoy using? Dial beep? Dial beep? Not sure. Anyway. What do you enjoy using?
You're wounded. I can help you.
I might die here. Bye, KSG. Thanks for the round, dude. I appreciate it, man. I'll catch you soon, mate.
Catch you up.
All the best.
First aid, use it. Oh yeah, that's an enemy scout. Here, first aid. You want patching up?
God damn, can I get some teammate help? Thank you, finally shot someone. Good God. I thought I was going to have to do all of it.
We have taken objective Edward.
Are you... Okay. Is there a door to land on? I'll land on that. Nope. Oh, no. No. Oh, that went terribly. In case you're wondering, because the YouTube recommendations are not great at this point, there are 3 fresh videos on the channel this month, if you feel like checking any of them out. They're all kind of struggling at the minute, because of the time period that we're in. So if you give it a watch, 1, thank you very much, and 2, I hope you enjoy.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Oh, dude.
Kit is available near your location.
I'm sorry about that, mate. Have you got any sort of prognosis as for how long the tinnitus will last for?
We have lost objective apples.
Definitely go watch some lovely videos. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it, pal. Very kind of you. Hope you have a good time. I do want to say that for the past 3 days, whilst I've not been having a very good time doing streams, obviously, because it's been a struggle, the last 3 days for Battlefield, although we've still had ping and connection issues, has been markedly better than it's been in recent times. And I've been getting much better games again because of it. I don't know why. I don't know what's different, whether it was a server reset or something. We've actually been able to get good games again for the past few days, which was impossible before. So I hope this lasts a while before it goes to pot again, because it's obviously a bit more fun when you shoot people and they actually die and you can go back to getting the sort of rounds that you were used to getting before. Now you've jinxed it. Yeah, probably. I actually did do that yesterday. I was talking about yesterday and then the rest of my round was terrible. So yeah, probably so. Where are you from? I'm from Florida, USA. I'm from England, mate. I'm from England. So for me right now, it is 17:09. It is 5:09 p.m. for me right now. Which is why I need to stop soon, so I'm going to be busy at 6 p.m.
We have lost objective Charlie.
I got a rare infection called... how would you pronounce that? Minis? Not sure. Disease. I'm on meds, hoping it works. Currently waiting for a special hearing aid. That master running in my ear. That sucks, dude. I hope you get better soon, man. I assume that's absolutely no fun at all. That sucks, man. Well, I'm glad I could distract you for a bit, dude. And feel free to come by anytime you want. Maybe because of the higher player base. I don't think... in recent days, I don't think it's been any higher than before that. I think even when there was the boost in players with the sale, I was still struggling with ping connection on BF1 big time. So I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know, Mojo. Whatever it is, I'm just glad it's the case. And the game's a little bit more fun right now because of it. Because I was really struggling to have a good time before. You've always wanted to visit England, have you really? You want to come for a vacation? What season would you recommend? Someone told me fall is the best time to go. England and the UK in general is difficult to recommend in terms of seasons because the weather and thus temperature is so variable. It also kind of depends what you enjoy. So sometimes, if you come here during the summer, for example, it might be like 30, even the other season, it was like 40 degrees C, that is, not Fahrenheit, 30 or 40 degrees C. But also, it could very easily be like 18 or 20. Or you might just come here at a point when it's super rainy, even though it's summertime, or even cold. The weather is kind of all over the place. It kind of depends what you're into, but my main thing is, I would honestly say just don't base it too much on time of year. Just come at a point when there's things that you want to do and or it's cheaper for you. The only thing would be if you don't like it cold, obviously just don't come during the winter. You know, that's an obvious one. But other than that, mate, I feel like it's not that impactful. You never really know what you're going to get with the weather over here. Was I just really dumb or... No, that was weird. I'm from Boston. Have you been here? Do you mean Boston, England or Boston, USA? I think the answer is no either way, actually, now I think about it. I don't think I've been to Boston here in England either. Oh, all right. USA, okay, no. I mean, either way, no. No, I've not been. Excuse me, please, sir. Thank you. Get in my way. I get my replacement mic arm tomorrow for the recording PC, which is nice, because for the past 3 days, I've had the mic on the desk in front of me, and I've had to speak more loudly so it picks up my voice, and also sometimes it just doesn't pick up my voice. So it'll be a relief tomorrow to install the replacement one for the one that broke and get back to talking normally and not worrying about the audio not being picked up as well. It cost me 60 or 70 pounds, which wasn't great, but still. These things have to be done, right? Yeah, dude, no, good for you with the positivity. You live in Nottingham. I'm from the Midlands as well, mate, so I'm probably not very far away from you, pal. We got a mini heatwave next week, is that right? Well, that sucks for me, dude. Could do without that. And your auntie lives in Boston. Well, what a, what a small world, huh? Boston, UK or Boston, USA?
Treatment. Who's got ammo?
Another solid round here, everybody. Honestly, when the connection's good, I can play the game again. This is, for anyone that hasn't understood, this is why I've been so annoyed for the past 2 or 3 years on this game, that I know how I can play, and I'm just unable to actually put in the performances whilst the game is so riddled with problems with ping and connection. As soon as the game works properly again, I can go back to getting these kind of games, and it's just so much more enjoyable. So much more enjoyable. I hope it stays like this for a while. Your dad lives in Skegness. I've been to Skegness when I was a kid, once or twice.
We are losing objective Charlie.
I know Luke goes to Skegness sometimes. It's in the chat here on occasion as well, I believe, if I remember correctly. Or at least he went semi-recently, I believe. Oh, he's on the roof. I hate you can get on the roof, dude.
We have taken objective butter.
I can see an enemy pilot.
Oh my god. I hate that you can get on the roof. It really spoils the flow of the map. He owns 12 caravans on Golden Sands Caravan Park. Oh, sick. Nice moneymaker. I'd never thought about that. The idea of owning multiple caravans in a caravan park. I remember that correctly, did I, Luke? Nice. How much does the caravan cost? Are you kidding me? In what world do I lose that fight? Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. I'll tell you in a minute. I lose that fight in a world where that guy has 151 ping. There you go. That's my entire point, everybody. The ping thing completely alters your ability to play the game because you just lose fights you shouldn't. When you're not dealing with that, if you can win gunfights consistently, you can just cut through people on the game. Right, as we come to a close here, everybody, 2 things. Firstly, a reminder, there won't be a stream at the normal time tomorrow. I'm going to go and see my dad tomorrow. But if I have the time and energy when I get home, so I'm going to get the train home and then walk back from the station. If I have the time and energy when I get back, I'll do a short stream, either here or on the second channel. So again, if you're not subscribed to the second channel, link in the pinned chat message or in the description, or you can subscribe via the link that should be in the chat, because I've put the ping in place, oh sorry, the command in place. Hold on. So feel free to do so, and I maybe will catch you tomorrow. And also thank you for a daily goal day. I needed one, man. I need them. I need more. I need them more often. So it's great to get one today. Thank you very, very much. Keeping this all sustainable and running is the greatest task of my professional career so far at the minute. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. You guys are champions. Thank you anyone that's provided anything today. And also thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscription. If you've not subscribed, feel free to do so. As I said, we'd love to add you to the community. And I'll see you whenever. You guys have been a fantastic audience today. Thank you for your interaction. We've had a pretty chatty day as well today, which is awesome. I much prefer that, so fantastic. And also, thank you, Doku. I appreciate it, man. Hope you've enjoyed. Charges roughly £350 a week for a caravan, but that's a 3-berth, 500 for a 5-berth, and you're allowed to take your pets with you. Oh, that's cool. I imagine a lot of caravans don't allow pet. Oh, I don't know, actually. I could be wrong about that. Well, that's good. That's cool. But how much does it cost to buy a caravan, I mean? Like, for him... Sorry. Anyway, there's the round. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. Great stuff. Sorry, yeah, I meant how much the caravan cost to buy it for him to have as part of his business. I actually don't know. I guess it depends on the caravan. Anyway, come and tell me next time if you happen to be around. And I hope your ear feels better, mate, soon. I'm sorry you're going through that struggle. I'm going to go and get something to eat before I have to be busy. You guys have been wonderful. Honestly, wonderful audience. Today's been so much better. Hopefully we can have more days like this and we can get things back on track because this has been a blast. I hope you guys have also enjoyed it. Thank you very much, Boy the Acute. I appreciate that. Again, thank you for the support today. It's not all on my mini feed. Some of it didn't go on the mini feed, which is always annoying. So rather than read the names out and miss some, let me just say thank you collectively. You guys have been great. I really genuinely appreciate it. McGee as well. Thank you for all those. It's been brilliant. The Mitis for the massive one earlier. And I need to stop because I'm starting to list the names and I shouldn't do that. I said I wasn't going to. So thank you so much for your support. You guys are great. Ali, I'm just finishing, dude, but thanks for coming and saying hi in the vertical stream. I hope you've had a good day. Ligar, nice to catch you again, dude. Everybody else, have a good one. And GetGoodGuy, we've been great. Dave's got tiny hands. I love you very much, and I will see you soon. Maybe tomorrow, as I said, subscribe to this channel and the second channel to have a chance of seeing a stream if I do one. And then otherwise, as long as I do one on Sunday, I'll catch you then. And then we start a fresh new week next week, and we keep grinding. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.